No, not that one. Stop it. Why do you have to be a drongo? Hey guys, how are you? I'm just having technical difficulties here, as usual. What else is new? Paste. No, don't do that. No. Yes, do that. Okay. Okay. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. Thank you very much. Aha, here we are. Sorry, guys. I'm just fighting with Facebook. How are you? These cameras back to front are weird. Anyway, that should stop soon because it's almost 5 o'clock. It's half an hour before they go home, so they'll stop soon. They really will. All right. So hey, Firefly, Yvonne, Oana, finally catching you live. Yeah. Lots of people suffering in the US from the flooding. I know. But hey, the white hats are in control, right? I do have something to say about that, by the way. Bulldog Mum, yes. Hey, Karen, Christina. Christina, every time I come on, you seem to be there. It's kind of like you're like me. You're always on the internet and you never sleep. No matter what time of day or night I come on, you're there. It's kind of creepy in a good way. In a good way. Lisa, Ren. Yeah, I'll get to the readings in a second. There's too many. Too many to say hello. No, I don't have any special RV intel. I wish I did. The gossip I heard was, what's the time now? Let me see. Where's my clock? Hang on. What's that? Oh, there's my clock. Let me see. We have half an hour to go before I was guaranteed notifications would be released. And there's half an hour to go. it's not going to happen. I highly doubt. As usual, all the hype and yep, all the hype. Do you have any info regarding the Iraqi dinars? I haven't got a clue about Iraqi dinar. Not a clue. I don't have it, so I kind of don't listen about it. I'm focusing on everything to do with me. If I don't have it or I'm not involved in it, I have no clue about it. It's just gone. I take no notice of it whatsoever. Yeah, I sleep for about 2.5 hours a day or a night. That's it. And then I wake up and I'm like, time to start the day. No, can't do anything. Everyone else is asleep for another 5-6 hours. Play games, twiddle my thumbs, and talk to you guys. It's not safe to come out here at that hour of the night. And I got 2 other people asleep in the room. So anyway. Yeah, it's hard to get excited anymore. Okay, what was I going to talk about? Oh, the hurricane. That's right. I was told that the hurricane is another 9/11 to try and stop the RV. That's what I was told. And they said to me they can't stop it because the RV will be released and the funds used to assist in rebuilding. I was you guys are not going to like this. I don't like it, but I was told this a long, long time ago, about 11 years ago, and about 5 years ago, before I even remembered talking about med beds. And I was talking to Ra and Amun Ra, and they both said there needs to be major depopulation in order to switch into the 5D New Earth timeline. Simply because you can't bring in a new timeline with so many or so much of the 3D. Please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just passing it on. So the pinpricks with toxins and nasty stuff was allowed because from the higher ups use it as a depopulation, assisting in the depopulation so that this earth can move, or this realm can transition into the new earth. So we are in a transition phase. So this is why the white hats basically have been told to stand down and not do anything about hurricanes and major casualty events, because the higher ups need to depopulate in order to switch into the new timeline. I don't agree with it. I can see how it would work. So I don't agree with it. I'm just passing on what I've been told. So as sad and all as it is, and as horrible as it is, and I absolutely do not agree with it. That's why it was allowed to happen. That's why the white hats didn't do anything about it. Because they're being told from much, much higher up to stand down. Allow it to happen because we need less of the population to switch into the 5D. Sounds a lot like Bill Gates and all that, to the depopulation agenda. But there's two agendas. One, which are neither are nice. One agenda is really bad for population control, to put everyone in prison camps and all of that. And the other one to actually allow this realm to transition, because it's too heavy. They said that the amount of 3D and all of that is too heavy. It can't lift up higher to be able to basically slingshot into the new earth. So it needs to be lighter. It's not so dense. That's just what I was told. Okay, not saying I agree with it. I'm just passing on what I was told, and one of the possible reasons why this was allowed to happen. Okay, so, and also, even though it's this hurricane and other weather events like this are engineered, of human doing, it's also helping to cleanse the earth from all the poisons and toxins. It's like allowing Mother Earth to rebalance herself, if that makes sense. It's kind of like when you have a dog infested with fleas and you give it a bath, half the fleas die, and then you give it a flea treatment, and then the rest of the fleas die. The weather engineering and these horrible events is the dog being fleed. And it sounds really awful, really, really horrible, and I hate to talk about it, which is why I don't usually, because people go, you're a Satanist, you're this, you're that, you support depopulation. No, I don't. I'm just explaining how it's been explained to me, why this hurricane was allowed to happen. Okay, so, yeah. All right. Is that what happened here in Lismore, Willumbar, over 2 years? Yeah, exactly. That's why these events are allowed to take place. The flooding, it's not only the white hats flooding, it's the black hats as well. There's multiple reasons why these types of things happen from both sides. Okay, from both sides. So, Yeah, I know. I do disagree with the higher ups. It really isn't necessary. Humans aren't fleas. No, they're not fleas, but that's just the example that I was given so that you can get some kind of picture, some kind of understanding of what's happening to Mother Earth and the timelines. Okay. But if you think about vibration, okay, let's just talk about vibration for a moment. 3D vibration is quite heavy, it's quite dense, it's suffering, it's victim mentality, it's why me, it's fear, it's emotions running rampant. Um, it's a lot of crime, it's drugs, it's alcoholism, it's very low vibration. And here we are wanting to transition into a high vibration. I'm looking around this motel and I know pretty much everyone here. I'm not being judgmental, I'm just observing. There's not one high vibrational person here. There's 30 rooms and there's not one high vibrational person here. How can we expect to move in to a 5D full of love, compassion, empathy when we've still got hunters killing animals for the fun of it? We've still got pedophiles. We've still got Satanists. We've still got people that go and steal cars and harm people. Okay? So how can we really expect to move into a high vibration where everything is love and compassion? Well, these things are still happening. As much as we want it to happen now, just take a look around you and be honest. Be honest with yourself and ask yourself this question: are we, as a human race, ready to take that leap into a whole new world? We still have people that won't even think for themselves. They're like zombies. The lights aren't on and no one's home. They're just empty shells with no desire to better themselves, no desire to help themselves. They just take, 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 take. How many people do you see walk past a homeless person begging for help and they just walk past and ignore the person like they don't even exist? And we really want to we really expect that we're moving into a high vibrational state where everyone's compassionate, where everyone's loving, where everyone helps each other. We can't even help the homeless sitting on the street. So, we have to start being honest with ourselves. It's our expectations are up here, but our behaviors down here. This is why the Great Flood was a cleansing so that we can transition into a higher vibrational state. Like the dinosaurs wiped out. Well, they didn't, they just, but so that the earth can transition into a higher vibrational state and to sustain higher vibrational beings. Every now and then, 26,000 years, the earth goes through a massive cleansing so that we can step up a level and then up a level and then up a level. It just so happens that baddies came in and put us down 20 levels. So you may not agree with it, but this is what happens to all planets of lower dimensional. They go through a cleansing. Noah's Ark was a DNA bank. No one was taken on the ship that wiped out the rest of the planet. It was a DNA bank, so that they could bring back animals and flora and fauna and people to repopulate. So it may not be nice and it seems inhumane, but to them, physical life is all but a game anyway. It's not real. We just believe it's real. We imagine it's real so we can have the experience. And a lot of people disagree with them, but they do have the bigger picture. Remember the fish tank. Okay, remember the fish tank. 3D is a fish inside the fish tank. They can only see directly around them. 4D You're a fish in the tank, but now you're high up on the side of the tank looking down. So your perspective, you can see more, but your vision is still limited. 5D, you're outside the fish tank. You can see everything, every nook and cranny, every fish. You can see how they interact with each other. Now imagine these beings on 12D, and we disagree with them when they see all. They know what life is. They know how life works. Who are we to disagree with them because we're going through a rough time? So, just be aware of that, okay? All right. My puppy has been incredibly naughty today. She does not listen. Okay. Where did I go? Kerr, Kerre, Kerry, Kerr. I can't pronounce names. Let me see. I see you sitting in the top of a tree. You've climbed to the top of a tree, almost like in Africa, and you're looking at. I don't see any lions or anything underneath the tree, but I do see you at the top of this tree. Yes, it has leaves and all. It's not like a dead tree. Kind of like Tarzan swinging through the tree, but you're up here and it's a little bit windy and it's blowing, and you're hanging on, but not too tight. Okay, not too tight, and you're blowing just a little bit, and you're enjoying yourself. It's not dangerous or anything like that. I want to say you need to just go with the flow on the tree, as it's blowing in the breeze. Just go with it. As time goes on, you'll find that the speed bumps get smaller and smaller and smaller till you don't even notice them anymore, because you're starting to look at things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. You're starting to see things that you've never seen before. You're starting to get more information about the same thing, and then thinking, why has the information changed? Well, the information hasn't changed. You're just seeing more of it. So therefore, how you see it changes. The information hasn't changed. It's just how you see it, because now you know more about it. Okay. I see you. You're all in white. You're dressed in white. You're in a pure white room. Kind of looks a bit weird. Something like the FBI would have to mess with your mind, something like that. But don't worry too much or don't worry at all, because your mind, the fog in your mind is clearing. So the white room I'm seeing is a little bit foggy. It's representation of a foggy mind. It's a bit foggy. That's clearing. Okay, you're starting to think and see clearer, and this is the new energies coming in. You're being giving downloads after downloads after downloads. Your aura is expanding and it's going gold. Okay, it has been a little bit murky colors, but now it's brightening up and going gold. So you're absolutely on the right track. Whatever you're doing, keep on doing it, because it's working for you. Okay. The spiritual Viking. There's police flying everywhere. It's just, oh dear. Okay, spiritual Viking. I'm seeing you walking a dog. Okay, two dogs actually. One on no, they're both on the same side. They're walking on your left side. One's a German Shepherd. One's a Doberman. Okay, and you've got like a stick in the other hand, which you're using, as you're walking, not for the dogs or anything. You're just holding a stick walking. Not that you need it, but you're kind of like hiking kind of thing. Now I'm seeing these two dogs laying on a bed in the living room, and you're sitting on the lounge and you're talking on the phone. And the person who you're talking on the phone to is some news that you wanted to receive. You want to receive this news. You don't particularly like the person on the other end of the phone, but you're wanting to receive this news. It's good news. So I want to say, just these dogs are guiding you, protecting you, and keeping your path clear, and keeping behind you clear, so no one can come up from behind you and sabotage you. Okay, so you've got the dogs in front and the dogs behind. So you are being guided and protected by spirit. I'm also seeing Archangel Michael coming in for you. and he's coming very, very strong, and he's saying, keep it up, keep going, keep up the good work. You're really on the right path. You're nailing every single thing you've got, even though sometimes you may lack a little bit of confidence and just unsure. Your connection with spirit is really, really improving. So keep doing whatever you're doing. Just try a little bit harder in your meditations and make your meditations work for you, instead of just sitting there and going, oh, this is nice. Yes, I have a nice connection. Really, really push the boundaries. Do some astral travel. Do some energy work. Do some whatever. Raise your frequency, lower your frequency, but really push harder and harder each time you meditate, and you'll see the results. Love your new horse. So cute. Yeah, she's absolutely adorable. I put a saddle on her yesterday for the first time. She hasn't been ridden in 2 years. She raced as a 3-year-old, and then let's just say when I ride her, if she bolts, we ain't going too far too fast. I've ridden donkeys that could run faster. However, that's good for me because I haven't sat on a horse in 10 years. So there'll be no screaming out of control horses for me. But she is absolutely adorable. She really is. Very, very spooky. But she's been in a paddock for 2 years. She hasn't done anything, seen anything. So love it a bit. Love it a bit. So I'm planning to get on her in 2 to 3 weeks. I just want to strengthen up her muscles first, and her tendons and joints and ligaments to carry my fat backside. So yes. Where are we? Yvonne Cortalou, I think. Yvonne, I'm seeing you doing using cards. To me, it looks like you're practicing with some kind of like psychic cards. Where they've got pictures on one side and you hold them up and you've got to see what they are. This is really good exercise for you and for everybody. Okay, I do this. I haven't done it for a while. I'm really, really bad at it, but it's not about getting it correct, and it's not about how many times you get it correct. Like, I get it correct maybe 3 out of 10 times. It's not about getting it correct. It's about strengthening your inner eye. It's like taking your spiritual abilities to the gym, okay, and really, really getting that connection, feeling the information, seeing the information with your third eye, hearing the information, tasting the information, whatever. It really, 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 it works. It really does work. So maybe that's something you can do. I'm seeing you do that, so it's beneficial for you. Also, I just had a vision of a show that come out of, I think it was the UK, psychic something, where I can't even remember the guy's name. He was really good, where a bunch of psychics had to go and do tasks or challenges or something like that. This is something I see that you're really good at, doing these kinds of challenges. I wouldn't be surprised if the CIA wanted to recruit you. That's how strong your abilities are, but you haven't tapped into them to their full potential yet. You're still finding your feet. So you've got a lot of psychic ability, a lot of natural intuition. So really, really start to work with it. Really work with it. Really take it to the gym, and you watch yourself improve. But you've got it. You really have. Spirit Fairy. I like that name. Spirit Fairy. Spirit Fairy, I've just seen a flat tire on a car for you. Okay, now this doesn't mean you have a flat tire or you're going to get a flat tire. This just means that sometimes Spirit will seemingly give you problems. I'm going through that myself at the moment. To redirect you or to put you in a holding pattern for a short amount of time. Okay, everything is going to work out for you, but just in those moments, and I had to keep reminding myself this yesterday, everything's working perfect. Everything happens for a reason. Even a flat tire in a car, or a flat battery, or the starter motor gone, or you miss your train, or you miss that job interview. Everything happens for a reason. And whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. It just means that trust Spirit, trust the flow of your life, because they may just be protecting you from a fatal accident further down the road, that if you didn't get the flat tire or the problem with your transport or something that may have been caught up in it. So just every time something happens, it's unexpected, just know that it's spirit taking care of you and redirecting you away from something or towards something that's even better. Okay. I'm seeing a cat for you. This looks like a white Persian cat. Beautiful cats. Beautiful cats. My dogs hate cats. My mum doesn't like cats. My brother doesn't like cats. I love cats. I love every animal that doesn't have like slithering or 8 legs or bugs. This is a beautiful cat, crystal clear. I want to say green eyes with a little pink nose. It's very friendly. I feel it's male. I feel it has been here before, but now it's acting as a guide for you. It's wanting you to take yourself to new heights. Okay, take yourself to new heights. Step out of your comfort zone and really, really push towards your dreams. Challenge yourself. Okay, remember success is on the other side of fear. Okay, so really, really challenge yourself and push forward, especially when you feel you can't or you don't have enough confidence or enough experience. Just go and do it anyway. You got nothing to lose. Okay, Hazel, Hazel, hoot, out, hoot, Hazel. Hazel, I'm seeing you mowing the lawn, okay? And what I want to say with mowing the lawn is you're doing a bit of a cleansing, but also when you're mowing the lawn, just remember that sometimes as empaths, we can say, why am I mowing the lawn? I'm cutting lives. I'm hurting nature. Okay, you're not. Remember, uh, in order, I'll use bushfires. I'll use the brumbies in the Australian bush. They keep the vegetation down to stop major fires. So by you mowing the lawn, you're keeping it healthy. You're keeping it vibrant. It's like getting a haircut. Okay, so you're not harming nature by mowing the lawn or trimming a branch. Just your intention is what nature responds to. Okay, so if you want to go and take the little rose bush out of the garden and throw it in the drain or in the river because you're just nasty, then that's the wrong thing to do. Karma will come back to you. But if you want to prune the rose bush or move it to another part of the garden where it will be healthier, then nature will respond in a positive way to you. Okay, will protect you from getting stung by the thorn. Okay, so just really watch your intention. Okay, every time you do something, every time you say something or respond to someone, it all has to come from your heart. Okay, your intention is what makes all the difference. Okay, and I've got you studying. Okay, you're learning a lot, and what you're learning is you thoroughly enjoy. Just don't allow your study to control your life. Remember to have time for you and get away from your study. Okay, not everything is about learning, learning, learning. Sometimes it's about relaxing and living in the moment. There's enough time for you in the future to learn. So just relax and have a good time. Go and get your hair done, go and get a facial, go to the movies, go to the park, go for a swim, bike ride, or whatever. Just make sure you take time for you because I feel sometimes that you are very much, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to. You don't have to do anything except relax and be in the moment, okay? And enjoy the moment because when you enjoy the moment, those other tasks that you seemingly have to do, you'll actually enjoy doing them and you look forward to doing them rather than, ugh, I have to do it. Okay, so make sure you take time for yourself. That's really, really important. M Star. M Star, I see you walking through a forest, and this is late at night or very early in the morning. I want to say between 11 and 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. And it's all foggy. To me, there's no way in hell you would get me out there alone in the middle of the night, in the middle of the forest. No way in hell, because I'm a scaredy cat. I'm scared of the animal noises. I'm scared of everything that moves, including a leaf blowing in the wind. No way. But I see you walking through the forest between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. on a clear, clear night, and you're not scared. You're actually not scared. Totally opposite to me. And you're looking. It's like you're foraging for something. You're looking for something, herbs or some kind of leaves or plants, or there's something that you're searching for. You are totally safe, and it is safe to do so. I'm seeing a wolf around you. Okay, I'm seeing a wolf. This is a big black wolf, and it's got like grey around its mouth and a few grey hairs. I don't feel it's an old wolf, but I feel the wolf has the vibration of an old wise man, almost like Merlin. He's going to love that I said that, because usually we're butting heads in a good way. But he's almost got the vibration of Merlin, an old wise man who pretty much thinks they know everything. And I don't want to say it, but they usually do. This wolf does. Okay. You're being very much guided and protected. Okay. So trust your intuition, trust what spirit gives you, just trust. Okay. Trust the universe to take care of you, because the universe is taking care of you. Okay, the universe is taking care of you and is putting you on the right path, and you are on the right path. But if you don't trust, then you will stray off that path. Okay, so just keep trusting, and the universe will keep you on that path. Okay, Oana, I think that's how you pronounce it. Oana, I see you building. You're building a very large building. You're not physically building it. You've got builders building it, but you're inspecting. You've got like the hard hat on and the builder's vest, and you're walking around and you're checking everything out. And you're like inspecting the place. And then there's a beautiful garden that's being developed further away, and you're going to look at that, and you've got like a hedge maze, with like a water fountain in the middle, surrounded by rose bushes, and it's like almost like a secret garden in the middle of this hedge maze. And it's absolutely stunning. You've got all those twinkling fairy lights in the hedge, and then when you get into the center of this little secret garden, you've got like those little garden roof things. I don't even know. I can't even remember what they're called. But you've got like a little seating area, and it's got a roof on it, and you're surrounded by just beauty, nature's beauty in this perfect garden. But to get there you need to know the way. But it's a lot of fun getting there. I also see a lot of people working for you. Okay, you do have a lot of people working for you. It's like you're a project manager, and you're overseeing. Okay, overseeing a project, and you're hiring people of all kinds. And the job I'm seeing you hiring for, what I'm seeing you hiring for now, is like cleaning wait staff. So I don't know if this is like a healing center, med center, but it's cleaning, it's wait, like kitchen staff, um, support staff, things like that. You're really, really good. So have confidence in yourself. This future for you is coming. Okay. But you need to make sure as well that you're in the vibration of it. So you need to be that manager now. So when everything does happen, that you are ready for it to jump straight in when you want to. Okay. What is a reading? A reading is, for me, everyone's different based on what skills they have. A reading, I channel straight from spirit, straight from ETs, straight from the universe. It can be any kind of information at all. Um, Anything that the universe or spirit or ETs want you to know. So that's it. That's what I do. Okay. Tell us about the so-called white hats. Oh, there's so much to tell. I don't know where to start. They're supposed to be working for humanity to end the evil, to end the corruption and the control on this planet. That's about it. They consist of doctors, nurses, lawyers, politicians, bankers, military, actors, all kinds of people from all kinds of walks of life. So, yep. Hiroko. Okay, Hiroko. I'm seeing you four-wheel driving. You're going up a dirt, on a dirt road, and it's kind of like on the side of a mountain. I almost want to say like South America. It's got that kind of vibe. If you've seen the movie Welcome to the Jungle with The Rock, I think he's in it. I stopped watching him a long time ago. It's that kind of area. It's that kind of what I'm seeing. And you're driving on this dirt road, and it's not exactly safe. Not exactly safe, but you are driving. So I don't know what you're doing, but you're having a wonderful time. You're laughing every time you go over a big bump. You leave the seat and you hit your head, and you're just laughing. You're having so much fun driving on this unsafe dirt road with potholes everywhere, and it's not in a built-up area at all. You're just laughing your head off and having the most amazing time. I feel that that's the vibration you need to bring right now, is to lighten up, have fun, and see the worst of the situations as something funny, like being on a roller coaster at the local fair. Just have fun. Doesn't matter if you're scared. Doesn't matter how life's going. Doesn't matter if life's going in the toilet. Laugh about it, joke about it, and move on. Okay, don't take life so seriously. Lighten up and have a wonderful time. Okay. Lozzie. Lozzie, I see a little dog for you. This is a working dog, more like a sheepdog, and it's nipping at your heels, trying to push you forward. So I feel that you yourself are holding you back, probably out of fear or uncertainty, but it's okay to proceed. Don't wait. Okay, whatever decision you have to make or whatever opportunity is presenting itself with you, take it. Don't wait until something better, because this opportunity may lead you into whatever is better. And I feel that I see you also writing a book, like a book of a specific topic that you enjoy, that you are good at, that you're knowledgeable about. Write the book, become the author, even if you never actually publish it. I've already written a full book, about 500 pages, and I never published it. I got rid of it. As soon as I finished it, I wrote the end. It went in the bin. Okay, I don't need it. I had just accomplished it. That's all I needed to do. I had every intention of publishing it. And then I got to the end, like, I'm done. Don't need it anymore. Get rid of it. Done. Mission accomplished. Okay, I feel you writing a book. So write it and publish it, because people want to hear. People don't need to hear what you're talking about, but they want to, because you're very personable. You're very easy to understand. You talk people's languages, meaning you can bring yourself to a level of their understanding. Okay, so really, really, even if it's a novel, it doesn't matter. People want to read what you have, okay, what you want to talk about. So do it, okay? Go ahead and do it. The universe is pushing you to do it, okay? And I feel that will lead into something so much better, okay? That'll lead you into a whole new path, which you never thought you wanted, but you love it, okay? So go ahead and do it. Okay, Katie, I see you cooking in the kitchen. I see you cooking in the kitchen. Katie is cooking in the kitchen. And the kitchen's a mess. I'm so sorry, but it is such a mess. There's pots and pans everywhere. There's drink containers everywhere. There's food containers everywhere. The kitchen door's open. The freezer door's open. There's crumbs on the floor. There's a dog that's going around cleaning everything up. It looks like a bomb has hit it, or a tornado. It's a mess. But now I'm seeing you sitting sitting at the table and you are entertaining a group of friends, and the food is just divine. There's a few candles and champagne glasses or wine glasses, and you're all, I'm seeing you in a lovely black, um, smart black dress, where the guys are wearing, like business pants and a open business shirt. Everyone's dressed nicely, so it's a nice dinner. I'm also seeing sparkling around the room, so it could be Christmas time where you've got some Christmas decorations. And of course, I'm a magpie. I love sparkles. Anything that's sparkling catches my eye, so I'm definitely seeing the sparkles around your house. So this could be like a Christmas or um, something like that. But there's a lot of sparkles, like tinsel and things like that. I'm not seeing tinsel, but you know how it shines, and that's what I'm seeing. The shiny stuff. Um, don't worry about the kitchen. It's a mess. Clean it up tomorrow. Okay, but you're really good. The meals work out. And I want to say, use your creativity in every part of your life, including your cooking. Okay, including your cooking. Be creative. You don't need to follow a menu, and that goes for everything. Okay, that goes for everything. You don't need to follow a menu. You need to just. My God, there's a lot of police cars today. Something's going on. Not my business. Whatever's happening, I wish them well. Except if they're a criminal stealing cars. Then I wish them good karma. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so whatever doesn't get done today, do tomorrow. It's all good, okay? Just relax and enjoy the moment. You can clean up tomorrow. And that goes with every part of your life. I'm not referring to cooking. I'm referring to every part of your life. Alrighty. Cheryl Block. Cheryl, I'm seeing shadows in your house and around you. Okay, these shadows in your house are related to you. They're not the house. Like the house isn't haunted. Um, they're your spirit team. They're trying to get your attention. I'm hearing voices call my name. I'm hearing whispering. I'm also getting the feeling that when I walk into a room that someone just left when there's no one there. It's like you're there alone. Yeah, there's people there. It doesn't make sense. It does. It's your spirit team. It's your spirit team. I can't talk. It's your spirit team. They're just trying to get your attention, okay, by turning on or switching on your spiritual senses and saying, hello, can you come and talk to us, please? Okay. At least they're being nice about it. They're not trying to scare you. They're just showing themselves just to try and get your attention. So go and talk to them. Okay, go and talk to them. And if you already do talk to them, then say, what the hell do you want? I feel they want you to talk to them more and more and more and more in depth. It's not just a, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. And then that's it. This is like a real education. So you're being called to spiritual school. Okay, spiritual school, which is being educated by your spirit and galactic team. Okay, spiritual school, and that's the only school you need. Okay, go talk to them. Creepy good is spooky. Yeah. Christine, I'm seeing you having a celebration. Okay, you've got a glass of champagne or wine in your hand. You're wearing a really nice like party dress, and it's an outdoor venue, and there's like a big pop-up tent kind of thing. People are underneath. It could be like a wedding reception kind of thing. I don't get wedding vibes, but that's kind of thing that I'm seeing. It's a white tent, which isn't important. Okay, I feel it's like a baby christening, a baby shower. It's some kind of congratulatory, something to do with a baby. I'm seeing a newborn baby. Okay, there's baby gifts, and I see that it's a lot of the gifts are in pink wrapping paper. So I take that as a girl. Pink as a girl, blue for boy, pink for girl. Not always, but in this instance, yes. And hang on, I just forgot where I was. Yeah, you're at this place, and again, you are waiting for a phone call. Either you're waiting for a phone call or you just received a phone call and you've hung up. Either way, you're really, really happy. You're excited, you're happy. It is good news. It is good news. I also feel that there may be a legal battle around you somewhere. This legal battle will be successful, okay, for you or whoever it is that's close to you. It will be successful. But try not to be fearful of it or worry about it. Okay, if you worry about it, you're going to go on the timeline where it's not so successful. So put it in the hands of God, trust spirit, trust the universe, and know that everything's working out for you, because it is. Okay. Margaret Gunter. Okay. Margaret, I'm seeing you driving. Okay, you're driving down around a very windy road. To me, it looks like a coastal road. I can see like the ocean or water on one side and land on the other. You're not driving fast. You're driving very sensibly, although people around you are driving very fast. So just be aware. People, even though you're relaxing and having a nice drive, people around you are still in a hurry. Okay, and I really want to focus on you being in that vibration of, I'll get there when I get there, but I'm not going to hurry for the sake of others. There's no reason to hurry, so I'm just going to relax. I'm going to relax. And that is a sign of you being in a higher vibrational frequency. Everything within you starts to slow down when you're in that higher frequency. When you're in the low frequency, it's hurry, hurry, hurry. I've got to get to work. I've got to get to the shops. I've got to pick up. It's just 100 miles an hour. When you go into that next level up, it's like, yep, what's the rush? It's all good. I'll be there exactly when I be there, because that's the time that I'm meant to be there. Okay, so you're getting into that zone, and it's really starting to work for you. So stay there. It's a good zone. Okay, I'm also seeing you doing a lot of reading, and reading, I mean, as in books. You're reading books, novels, and spiritual, political, biographies, all kinds of different books, all kinds. It's not just focused on one thing. And I feel that this is your knowledge. You're spreading your knowledge around into many different areas, not just in the one thing. And this is really, really positive. Again, with you, it's time you started writing, okay, yourself, about something that you're passionate about. It's not so much to publish, but it is for you, for experience and for your own skills, for your own self. Okay, so just start writing, even if it's memoirs, if it's your daily diary. Just start writing. Okay, don't think about it. Feel it. When you feel from the heart, the information will flow. When you think about it, you get writer's block. Okay, so always feel the information. The information will come, because it won't only be you writing. Your spirit and your ET family will be writing with you. Okay, so really, really stop thinking and start feeling. Okay. Okay, Judy Lang. Judy, I'm seeing you with horses. Now, I know that you put a horse at the end of this. So thank you, because I know what that means. But I'm seeing you with horses, and I'm seeing you wearing a coat, like a riding jacket, like competition jacket. I'm seeing you when you're younger. Okay, I'm not seeing you as an adult. I'm seeing you like as a mid-teenager. And it's like the hunter jumper classes that I'm seeing you do, like equitation kind of thing. You need to bring that precision and that commitment, that kind of precision and commitment to everything you're doing now. Everything you're doing now. Not just, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. You need to have that commitment and that precision for everything you do now. I'm also seeing you painting, okay, on a canvas. Again, you need to paint from the heart, not from the head. Okay. Even close your eyes. Get a cheap canvas and some cheap paints. Close your eyes and just allow the energy of your hand to move the brush. Doesn't matter what color, doesn't matter what direction the brush, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Close your eyes and allow your energy to move your hand with the brush, to move the brush. And do that for 5, 6, 7 minutes a day. And you watch how much your life changes simply because you just give up control. You just simply give up the control and say, I'm going to express myself through the energy of the brush. Okay. And take it to every part of your life, and your life will be amazing. Okay. I'm seeing you walking a dog, so I'm being told that you need to walk. Okay, you need to exercise more, keep moving your body. And the more you move your body, the more your chakras will stay aligned, will be aligned and be healthy. Okay, so you need to walk. You need to do a couple of minutes during the walk of like a sprint walk, a really fast walk. This will open up all your capillaries and your blood cells and all of that, and allow more oxygen to go to the rest of your body instead of just a nice pace walk. You need to do 2-3 minutes of fast walk, and then a few minutes of easy walk, then 2-3 minutes of fast walk, and then a few minutes of easy walk. Okay, this is so you don't get tired, but you also are getting that, that really deep, heavy breathing which your body needs, that muscular exercise and that cardiovascular exercise without putting too much pressure on your body and then turning it into something you don't want to do. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Okay, Augustinus Hendricks, Augustinus. My apologies if that's wrong. Augustinus. I'm seeing water. It's like from a well. It looks dirty. It doesn't taste very nice. It's a bit smelly, but it is life-sustaining. So with that, I feel I'm being told, use what you have available to you to better yourself, to be successful. Unfortunately, at the moment, we don't have everything we need in order to be the most successful that we possibly can. But we have everything we need to be successful. Okay, so when more abundance than what we have now is available, opportunities will present themselves that currently do not present because we don't have the abundance that we can take that opportunity. Okay, so the opportunity doesn't exist yet. Okay, it's coming. So, but what you do have right now is the opportunity to create a beautiful life for yourself and for your family. And I feel you're really getting the hang of how to do that. Even just the act of standing up and trying and saying, I'm going to do better, I'm going to make this work, means you're already successful and you've already made that choice. So well done and congratulations. It's really hard living with what we feel we don't have, when in fact we have. We just have a closed mind about it, or we have a belief about it, which holds us back. So you're really, really, really in the right direction. Just watch your intentions sometimes and your words. Sometimes your intentions don't match your words. Okay, so be really mindful of what you're saying and why you're saying it and how you're saying it. I'm not saying to not speak your truth. Absolutely speak your truth, but speak your truth from your heart. Okay, it has to come from your heart. Otherwise, it's just empty words. Alrighty, and people will feel it. The more you speak from your heart, the more people will feel that you're being honest and genuine. And then they're going to say, yeah, I trust them. I really trust them. Instead of, not too sure about that. Okay, so yeah, always speak from your heart. Okay, Kim Ferrari. I like that. That's a cool name, Kim Ferrari. Kim, I'm seeing a motel. Now, I don't know if you've worked in a motel or you've spent some time living in a motel, or if you're, going on holidays in a motel often. but I'm seeing you in a motel. Um, I'm seeing you as a guest, and the housekeeper's knocking on the door, asking if you want any towels or anything like that to clean your room, blah blah blah. I feel this is more like a business trip. As I'm getting into it more, I feel it's more like a business trip, and you're there to enjoy the sights, and you go to the restaurants at night and have dinner and all of that. But during the day, it is for work, and you're only there for a couple of days, and you're extending your stay so you can enjoy some of the sights. Um, I feel this is a good business trip. It's going to be very, very, very successful, very rewarding. But I feel your guides are holding you back a little bit right now because it's not the right time for this trip. And also, I feel that the person that you're meeting is not quite ready. It's not quite ready. If you were to meet them now, it would not be successful. So I'm being told to wait. You will know when it's time because it will flow. Everything will be so easy. But the other person is not quite ready yet. Okay, they need to do a little bit more work on themselves and get a bit more experience before they're ready. So just be aware of that. You're being held back for your own and there's good protection. Okay, everything will work out. It's just you're being put on hold just for the time being. Okay, Linda, did I do you, Linda? No, I didn't. Okay. Oops. Oh no, I lost my place. Oh. Aha, there we are. Found you. Okay. Linda, I see you crawling through the crawl space in your roof, like in the attic. You wouldn't get me in the attic. I've seen too many horror movies with attics and basements. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. No way. But I am seeing you in the attic. Okay. It's kind of like the movie Conjuring, where it's dark and to me, it's scary. And the basement's just as creepy, and I'll never buy a house that has an attic or a basement. But you're crawling in the attic, or you're walking, you're crouching over in the attic. It's like you've got boxes up there, and you're going through boxes, and they're like family, passed down from the family, like family heirlooms and things like that. And you're going through them, and you find photos, and it brings back memories. And then you find one particular photo, and that really triggers a memory that you didn't even know you had until you saw that photo. And it is like an ET photo. It's like there's a shadow within the photo that you never saw before, and now you can see it. And that's because now you're in the vibration of seeing that shadow, which brings back the memories. These memories are with ET contact and spirit contact. Do not fear them. You're not being haunted. You're not being abducted or anything like that. It's just your family saying, hi, how are you? We're here. You're not alone on this planet, and you're not alone in the universe. We are here, and we're making our presence known. I'm seeing you around children, almost like teaching children, like at a preschool or daycare or a school with, kindergarten, year 1, 2, things like that. I'm also seeing you practicing, like sheltering down, almost like tornado sheltering down kind of thing. And you're helping the kids with this as well. Okay. There's one particular child, okay, that has their vibration around you, where they don't have a happy home life. Okay, this kid appears to be very naughty, very cheeky, a bit of a brat. They don't know how to behave. Okay, their home life is not great. Okay, so no need, try not to get angry with them or put them in detention. Talk to them. Just talk to them. Okay, they probably won't understand because their home life is not. It's not a home life you would want any kind of child in. Okay, so yeah, but you're very good with kids, and I feel you are a counselor for children. All right, children trust you. Whether or not you like children is another thing, but children do trust you, and you're very, very good with them. So I feel you'll be doing a lot of counseling and working with kids in the future. Roadrunner. All right, I'll do a couple more. Roadrunner. Roadrunner. Roadrunner, with you, I feel I want to turn to the right all the time, and I feel that this is where your guides are on the right hand side. It looks like I'm to the left, to the right. um, they're standing on your right hand side, and sometimes, oh, that's creepy. Sometimes it feels like you can feel like an arm being put around your shoulders. Oh, that's very creepy. If that happened to me, I'd be running a mile. That's really creepy. This is just spirit. Okay, sometimes when we don't listen to spirit, they will do things that will creep us out or scare us. Not to scare us, but to get our attention when we're not paying attention. And they do that all the time, especially when I lived on a farm on lots of acreage with no neighbors. It's getting cold. I'll have to finish up soon. The temperature feels like it's dropped about 6 degrees. Um, so please don't be creeped out. You may be creeped out. I know I would, especially when they breathe on your neck. It's like, or they whisper in your ear with that warm breath. It's like, oh my God, that's so weird. But their weirdness is just getting your attention. Okay. So don't be concerned. Same when you see shadows, same when you hear your name calls, same with all that weird, creepy stuff. It's just them communicating, literally. That's all it is. Just like we talk on the phone, we're talking now. Okay, so it's just them trying to talk. That's it. Uh, I'm seeing you with a dog. It's a big dog. I'm seeing my Alaskan Malamute that I had a few years ago. Beautiful, beautiful big dogs. Such gorgeous dogs, Alaskan Malamutes. Um, and this dog is like a friend for life. It's a big male. Big male. Those male Alaskan Malamutes are enormous. And big softy, but looks incredibly scary and intimidating to someone who doesn't know big dogs. Um, this dog is doing the heavy work for you. Okay, it's clearing your path. I'm seeing it in the snow, clearing your path, and you're walking behind it. It's like getting rid of all the snow so you don't have to work so hard. So this is a representation of spirit clearing your path for you and helping you to stay on the one path and making all the other alternatives not look as inviting as keeping you on that one path to get you to where you want to go. So just keep on following. Okay, keep following, keep staying on the path. It's already there for you. You just have to keep trusting that you're on the right path, because you are. Okay. Okay, 7H. 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 I've just seen somebody running their nails along a chalkboard. Oh, and that sound is like, oh my God, it's just gone straight through my whole body. Um, I feel with this. I feel someone around you is annoying, is very annoying, but you can't say anything. It's like a manager. It's like a friend or a colleague or something, and you're not wanting to say anything because you don't want to disrupt the peace, or you feel it's not your place to say something. But it's really frustrating. Like every time they do it, it's like. Or their presence is just as annoying as nails on a chalkboard. And then I'm seeing, I'm seeing you in a classroom, and oops, there we go. I'm seeing you in a classroom, and you're chatting or you're saying something to a classmate, and the teacher turns around and throws the chalkboard duster at you, and you just catch it. It's like, yeah, I got it. It's like, okay, now I'll pay attention. I feel that this is spirit telling you, pay attention. Okay, pay attention. I want to teach you stuff. You're learning. You need to pay attention. Stop being distracted. I feel everything that you have that's not suiting your highest purpose or not helping you. So if you're going to clubs or you're going to pubs, drinking, smoking, anything like that, any bad habits like that, or not very healthy habits like that, you need to give up. Junk food. You can have like just in moderation, but not, don't do me and don't do what I do and eat a whole block of chocolate in like 5 minutes. Don't do that. Okay. Try and really, really look after your vessel, look after your body, because when you look after your body, your connection increases, your vibration increases, your connection increases. You have a better connection with spirit. You're more clear-headed. Get rid of all that stuff. You don't need to go to parties or clubs and things like that, which you probably don't. But get rid of the unhealthy parts of your life. You need a cleansing inside and out, and mentally, and emotionally as well. So a really good cleansing for you, maybe a detox. Start a detox, or do like a physical boot camp, like a gym boot camp kind of thing in your local area. They're not expensive, and I know here in Sydney we have plenty of them. I want to join one, but I've got to look after my mom. So yeah, cleansing inside and out. Okay. Tell us about Sparkles. Okay, if you want to know. All right. She turned 5 on Sunday. She did 2 races as a 3-year-old. She came 10th out of 10th and 9 out of 10, something like that. I have to look it up, but she was very last. And then retired to the paddock as a broodmare because she's got good breeding. And I saw her, I always look at the thoroughbred sales because I like the thoroughbreds for, I've always had thoroughbreds and warm bloods. And the sport I enjoy, eventing, they need stamina and endurance, so I prefer the thoroughbreds. So I always look to see what's on offer. And I've been manifesting a horse, buying equipment, grooming stuff and riding stuff for the last 8 to 10 months, manifesting for when I do get a horse, because, notifications come so I can buy a horse. And I found about 7 horses that I really liked for the sale, and she was one of them. All the other horses went for 20,000, 30,000, 8,000. So, it's out of my price range. I can't afford that. And then the sale ended, and I was really disappointed. And half an hour later, I went back through the numbers, and she didn't have a bid on her at all because it was an auction, online auction. There was no bid for her. I went, oh my God. And it took me a day or two to make an offer, because, mum's not well, and I've already got 3 horses, which I have to go and feed every day. I'm really limited for time. But I thought, Bashar's teachings, my teachings, follow your passion, act on your excitement when you feel excited. And I felt really, really excited. So I put the offer in, and I was worried because for 2 days I didn't hear back. I was like, she didn't get any bids. So, if the owner says no, then they're pretty scabby. But the offer came, it came back as, yep, the offer's been accepted. Do you still want to go ahead? I'm like, yes, of course, or I wouldn't have made the offer. And so I purchased her. And she's between 16 hands and 16-1. I put a saddle on her yesterday for the first time, and she was amazing. Like, she'd been ridden every single day. But she's incredibly spooky, but she's been in a paddock for 2 years. She hasn't seen anything or done anything for 2 years, and she's still a baby. So she's pretty enough to be a show horse, sensible enough to be a brain surgeon, intelligent enough to be leader of the new world. She's very, very smart, very intelligent. What can I say? She's just gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And I did some work with her, walk, stop, rein back, move away from me, just move her body around and engage her mind. And as soon as she got the idea of something like I wanted her to do, she knew it straight away. And she just did it. She was brilliant, which makes me needing to lift my game. Because when you have a horse that is that intelligent and that smart, if you make a mistake, they learn very quickly. And bad habits can creep in very quickly if you're not 100%. So I've had these horses before, and they make a horsewoman out of you. They really do. They challenge you, and that's exactly what I want. I was hoping for something I could just get on and play with, just have some fun. But I feel this one is like most of my others. She's a world beater, and she's really going to push me to be my best in my communication, in my management. She's already challenging me because there's a pig. There's a pig there that she doesn't like, plus a miniature pony on the other side, and alpacas, which she's terrified of. So she's already challenging me just to walk out of her yard, which is, but yeah, I couldn't ask for. I expected a horse straight from the paddock that had no education, that knew nothing, that really, just your average paddock horse. And I got a spiritual, psychological, intelligent neurosurgeon, which is ready to go to a show. She hasn't got any hairy coat from the paddock. She's in show condition, literally ready. I can take her out to a show tomorrow, and she'd fit right in. She's everything I could have imagined and more. I imagined some hairy thing that, needed a whole 6 months of work before doing anything, and literally she's ready to go. So I couldn't be happier. That was a big bark. So yeah, be good when I can get her onto my own farm with my other horses. So they're about half an hour between. So I've got 3 horses in the paddock, which I feed because they're all old and got no teeth. And then I've got her, which is half an hour away. So it's a long day. Very long day. So yeah. Where are we? There we are. So I'll exercise her for 2 to 3 weeks, build up her muscles, and I'll start putting a bridle on and playing with the bit in her mouth, getting her gums used and her jaw used to having a bit. Lots of people say, oh, it's cruel to put a bit in a horse's mouth, but my communication with them, they don't have a problem with it. They find their jaws are a bit sore, their gums are a bit sore for a week or 2, but once they get past that soreness, they're absolutely fine, and unless you're yanking on their mouth, like pulling them, it doesn't hurt them, and they're absolutely fine with it. Just got to have soft, gentle hands. So, yeah, all good. All right, I'll do one more. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Inga. Inga? I just sent you an email not long ago, Inga. I think. I don't know what it was about, but I know I did. All right, let's see. Get back into reading vibration. Inga, I'm being shown road signs. I'm being shown road signs, and you're following the road signs. Okay, make sure you follow the directions, otherwise you're going to end up somewhere which you never intended to be. However, if you don't follow the road signs, you will always end up where you need to be, even though you don't see that you need to be there. Does that make sense? It does to me. But follow the road signs, because either way, you're going to get where you need to be. It's either you take the easy route or you take the long way, and you have more of an adventure. Okay? Follow the road signs if you don't want the adventure. If you do want an adventure, then ignore the road signs and just go wherever life takes you, which can be more fun than following the signs. Okay? I know Spirit's being very cryptic about that. And they're trying to be cryptic about that because they're trying to get you to broaden your perspective and really tune into feeling your way through life, tuning into your intuition, knowing that this is the right way. Okay, they really want you to guide yourself. They're pushing you to guide yourself. They also said that you need to drink more fluids, okay, more water, not tap water, okay, more natural water, as natural as you can, with all the poisons and toxins and everything. Also eating more watery or fluidy fruit. Is there such a thing as fluidy fruit? More water-based fruit. I don't even know what that is because I'm not a fruit person. I'm a junk food person, which does well for me, which I kind of have to start cutting out. But back to you. It's not about me. Also, they're showing me that you're putting on like makeup, like a face. You don't need to. You don't need to put something over you to hide you. You absolutely can bring yourself forward. You can show the world yourself, your heart, who you are. One of the Asian cultures says you have three faces. You have the face that you show to the world, your colleagues, everybody else. You have the face that you keep to your very close friends and family, and then the face that you keep to yourself. You need to remove the first two faces and be yourself, no matter who you're with, no matter what company you're with, no matter where you are. You need to be yourself 100% of the time. Especially moving forward into the new earth, being yourself and being genuine, 100% genuine, is needed, because the people that we're going to be with, they will see right through you. They will see right through you, and that's not what you want. Okay, so you need to practice being yourself 100% of the time, no matter who you're with or where you are. Okay, that's definite. Alrighty. All right, I'll leave that for the readings. I'll do two more. All right, I'll do two more. Two have stood out for me: Messages from Spirit and Jade Emperor. They're the two that stood out. Okay, Messages from Spirit. Let me have a drink. My dog's trying to get my other dog to play. Messages from Spirit. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm being shown about a ton of different things, so I'm trying to piece them all together, pull them apart, separate them, and then deliver them. Okay, so hang on. Okay, what I'm seeing is something that I experienced, so they're showing me my own personal experience for you. And this is, I was doing a reading for somebody, and it was nighttime at her place, and she had her back against the window with the windows open, and I kept seeing this man that was on the backside of the camera, on the backside of the computer, walking down the hall, and the hall had a light, and the opening, you could see someone walking down the hall, and I just thought, oh, it's her husband, no problem, and just okay. Husband just keeps walking, and he would stop occasionally in the middle of the opening and just stare at her, as she was sitting there on the computer talking to me, and I just thought, what's her husband doing? That's just weird. And did the reading, and then after the reading finished, she said, I just want to tell you that I've been noticing a shadow walking down the hallway. I can only see it on the camera, on the screen. I can't see it in person because I'm looking directly at the hall. But I've been seeing this shadow, and it's really weird. And I'm like, yeah, it's your husband. She said, no, I live alone. Like, there's no one here. And I'm like, well, who's the man walking down the hall? She said, that's a shadow I've been seeing. And I'm like, oh, crap. She said, I live on the second floor. There's no veranda. There's nothing there. Outside. It's inside. And it was Seth coming through to give a message. It was a really cool experience. It happened the entire session, an hour and 15 minutes. He just kept going back and forth. And then we asked him to. We said, hey, Seth, if it really is you, can you walk down the hall and stop in the middle and just look at us for 2 seconds? And so we'll be very grateful. We just want confirmation that it is actually Seth. And about 15 seconds went past. Sure enough, a man walked down the hall. He stood in the opening, and he just stood there looking at us for 2-3 seconds, and then he walked off. It's like, yes, thank you very much. This is what I'm seeing for you. Okay, ask and you shall receive. However, keep your mind open for how you receive. Okay, try not to get in a particular mindset of how you want to receive it or how you expect it. Expect to receive without. Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. Mum's calling. Wait 1 second. What's up? Sorry, guys. When Mum knocks on the window, I definitely have to answer because that usually means there's something wrong. In this case, the DVD has finished and she can't change the channel. Okay. Yeah, so for you, messages with Spirit, try not to get your mind set in how you shall receive. Okay. Just another example, I've been buying horse riding things for my new horse for when the RV came, but the RV hasn't come, but the opportunity presented itself. So I still manifested what I wanted. It just came a different way. Okay. It just appeared a different way. The opportunity came from something completely unexpected. Okay. So ask and you shall receive. Just keep your mind open to how that receives, how you receive. Okay. Okay. Also, they're saying that you need to become the teacher. Okay. You've sat in a circle long enough. You've developed long enough. Now it's time you stepped away from the circle and became the teacher. And this is really important. This is a really important part of your development, being the teacher. Trust me, when I stopped being the student in a class environment and I started teaching, I learned so much more and I progressed so much faster than I did in class. Okay, so really, really step away from being in a class environment and being the student to being the teacher. Okay, you have enough experience and enough knowledge now where you can push yourself into that new role and you'll learn so much more. You just need the confidence, and you have the confidence. Okay, you have the confidence. You just need to find the courage to do it. Okay, but you can do it, and the time is now. Okay. Okay, Jade Emperor. Jade, Merlin's coming through for you. Okay, he's coming through with his big long white beard and his big staff and his robes, and he's like, I am Merlin. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. What crap is he going to spew today? No, Merlin is Odin. Okay, the Norse god Odin is Merlin, same person. Okay, he's also Venusian. Very knowledgeable, I'm not going to boost him up too much because he's already got the ego the size of an elephant's backside. Just joking. Or not. He really wants you to trust him. Okay, he's giving you lots of information, lots of signs, lots of downloads. He wants you to trust him. He wants you to work with him. Okay, he really wants you to improve yourself by allowing him to take you places. And when I say take you places, what I mean is to work with you, to show you new things, to give you new information. So everything, when you work with Merlin and beings like Merlin, you really need to have an open mind, because they will tell you, they will educate you in things that you didn't think was possible, that potentially your beliefs would be the opposite. To work with these guys, you need an open mind and not be attached to your beliefs. Spirit's really trying to get you to broaden your awareness and broaden your knowledge. So they're showing you many different things, many different topics, many different ways of seeing things. And this is really important for your development and your future. It's okay to let your beliefs go. It's okay to allow yourself to move forward. It's okay to drop what no longer serves your purpose. So really, 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 really allow yourself to be guided by Merlin. Um, he's my master guide from since before I was born, and he really is. He's really good. And that's all I'm going to say about him, because I don't want to put a feather in his cap. Actually, he's doing security detail with the Alliance right now. So he's multitasking, as they all do. Okay, so important. Allow him to show you things and educate you on things, and try to detach from your beliefs. Okay, when you detach from your beliefs, you'll learn a lot and you'll progress a hell of a lot faster. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll leave it there. Now, if anyone wants a proper private session, I am doing private sessions now on Mondays and Thursdays. Okay. I will put, when this video has finished processing, I will put the details in the description of this video and in the comments. I'm doing them Mondays and Thursdays between 5 a.m. and I think it's 5 p.m., something like that. So, yeah. So, all good. Okay. And I've got the Mind Power Conference. Can't remember what day that is. Let me see. Let me see. No, it's not in that group. Where is it? Here. Mind Power Conference. Where is that? When is that? Let me just see the date. 27th of October. Okay. I've got there's two links. One is for the live stream and one is for the in-person conference here in Sydney, if you want to attend that one. So just make sure that you click the right one. And yeah, that goes for, I think, from 9, I'm looking at it, I should know, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's all about overcoming your boundaries. It's about confidence. It's a mental boot camp kind of thing. We're going to have a lot of fun that day. So we'll be live streaming that and having a wonderful time. So yeah, I'll put the links to those two things in the description of this video, and yeah, all good. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. And I will chat later. All right. Bye.